double. Oh, she's at the phone or no? Just check I have audio.
No.
Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. This is Steve. Good evening. Might take a second to get fired up. It wasn't scheduled.
And it says it's not monetized, the one you scheduled.
No, it won't be monetized. That's okay. It doesn't need to be for today. You found it? No. One person is there. That might be you.
It's me. I don't think. Here. Yeah, now, yes.
You can put a little post on Facebook saying we're live on the channel.
Driving and living.
Driving and living. Living and driving.
Living and driving.
Hello, Dana Freeman. Welcome.
Hi, Dana Freeman.
Living and driving. Little driving chat. Get going here. It feels good in the car. I got hot in the house. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Hi, baby.
Good evening. Welcome. We're cruising down to the coast for the evening. Going to visit family. And said, we've done this in the past before. We've cut the stream on when we make this ride. And I said, let's go ahead and do it today. Why not? Oh my goodness. Hope everybody's having a marvelous Saturday evening. Night before Easter, if you celebrate.
We are not going shop.
Yeah, that's why I changed the title. We're driving, I should say. I was like, Susanna, when you change this title, just put it Drive Live. Live Drive. I should do a chit chat. I was trying to think of how to retitle it. Cruising along.
I will ride. We are live from the car.
Live from the most magical car on earth. We're actually driving away from Disney, heading down to the coast, Atlantic, heading to the East Coast. Heading away. Every time I drive away from Disney, I feel a little sad. Right? We're going in the wrong direction. Turn this car around. We've had a kind of a busy couple of days. The last couple days.
Yeah, I didn't send the invoices.
Yeah, there's still invoices to send.
And tomorrow I will not be able to send because it's Easter. We are going to have Easter.
Yeah, tomorrow's Easter, so back to invoicing out Monday.
Monday, if we will not go for shopping.
I think Monday I might go do some shopping. Most likely.
I or we?
I don't know. Let's see. We'll decide. Let's see how tomorrow goes.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. We're doing Disney videos again. Every video that's been going up on the channel has been Universal. So, like a lot of folks that have gone so far, we filmed a lot. Because we never know the next time that we're going to go to Epic Universe. So I really wanted to make sure I filmed as much as I could, video-wise, and get it uploaded to the channel, and I'm done. I've uploaded everything I wanted to upload about Epic Universe for a while. So,
yeah.
For the folks that have been waiting to get back to Disney, well, we're back to Disney. Hello, Des. Hi from Kentucky. Oh, right? Is that what that? I think that's what it is. I can't read too well.
This time. Yeah, she's in Kentucky.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. How many folks are traveling today or this weekend for Easter?
Yeah.
Mama's here.
Not yet, Marie. We have about 50-minute drive. Yeah, she's visiting her mom. Well, tell Mama we said hello, Des. Tell Mommy we said hi. We did do some Easter egg dyeing today, this evening. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Did the Easter eggs, colored the eggs.
Yeah.
Did you send Kathy a message? I'm sure she would like to know
I
more.
sent her a message.
Good.
Yeah.
Send Taylor a message. She probably would like to know.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. What am I trying to think of? Whoa, careful, everybody. Careful, careful, careful. Yeah, we did. We dyed the Easter eggs today. That was fun. Do you guys play a game? She said, "Mama heard." Hello, Mama Des. Happy Easter or Easter Eve. Do you guys? Okay, so here's the thing. Here, this will be something to chat about while we're waiting for more folks to join us. So I don't know. Maybe I haven't talked about this in a long time. But me and Susanna, we're Christian, but we're Eastern Orthodox. Something that is not. A lot of people in the USA are not as maybe as familiar. Although maybe now people are more familiar with Orthodoxy. But actually, I take that back. There's so many Orthodox Christians in the United States now. But whatever. Growing up. When we would dye the Easter eggs, then we would play a game where you would crack the other person's egg. Like it was a game where, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because the reason I'm talking about this is growing up, I thought everybody did the Easter egg game where you break the eggs. Then once I became an adult, I learned that no, that's an Orthodox tradition. So my question is, does anybody in the chat, or did you guys ever do the Easter egg breaking tradition? Break the eggs, like the game? You smack the other person's egg and try to... Whoever's egg breaks, you claim the egg? So we did that today. We played the egg breaking game. And Marie won. She won hands down. She was smashing eggs.
Yeah.
Breaking the eggs. Hello, Lock and Fan. Hello, Kathy. Kathy, this is a ride and drive. We haven't done one of these in a while, but... I'm on my way down to the east coast of Florida, about a 60 mile, well, yeah, 60 mile drive, to visit some family for the evening. And we've done this before. We turn the chat on and just chit chat while we're cruising.
Yeah.
So happy Easter Eve for the folks that celebrate.
I closed my eyes.
You closed your eyes. You're playing. What are you? You're playing something back there. I can hear you.
Then she said, I was a little child. I just wanted to eat the eggs.
Wanted to eat the eggs.
Yeah.
So you know what? So I did film, or I recorded us playing the game. Maybe I'll just like edit it, upload it for the folks that want to see what this is like.
Yeah.
But it's so funny for me because I grew up thinking that everybody played the Easter egg game. I had no idea that was just like an Orthodox thing. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You played it though, right?
Yeah.
Of course,
yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun when we have been kids.
Oh,
to
it's
play.
a
we
blast.
will take and go out.
Yeah.
Sometimes some kids they will fake. They will bring like a wooden or something.
Oh, cheat! They cheat. They bring a wooden egg.
Yeah, because it was the winner taking the eggs. And I just want to say, I don't know why, but Easter eggs usually tastier than general eggs you
like the taste of the Easter egg?
Yeah, they are tastier.
Well, let me tell you guys this. Okay, so just to give you like the visualization of what it looks like. So imagine, you know that egg has the flatter side, and then it's got the more pointed side. So imagine, all right, Susanna, she picks her egg off the table. She selects her egg. Now she'll, for example, maybe turn the flatter side of the egg down in the palm of her hand, and I'll take my egg that I pick with the pointed end, and I'll smack it. And if her egg cracks, then I get her egg. If my egg cracks, she takes my egg, if that makes sense. And you keep on going, and it's fun.
Yeah.
But there is a little religious symbolism, or there is religious symbolism behind it. And the symbolism is the egg breaking represents the tomb, Jesus' tomb opening, and him, resurrect or coming back, resurrecting.
Yeah.
So that's the religious symbol. Is like the shell of the egg breaking is Jesus leaving the tomb. So there's a religious thing.
Does she say, Steve, I assume you speak Armenian.
I have my teacher beside me. She knows a lot.
Very little.
Very, very little.
Yeah.
Actually, it's sad because in Virginia, I understood and spoke more because I was around so many more Armenian people. Here in Florida, it's not. I mean, there's a lot, but everybody is so spread out. How often are we around Armenian people?
Yeah.
Very rare.
Yeah.
It stinks. And so when you're not around people speaking constantly, that's just Because you don't speak that much. Only with family, and that's pretty much it.
I don't speak too much to Armenian, right?
And then me and Susanna have two different...
Here.
Not yet.
We're almost here.
We got a little driving. We got a little driving to do. Susanna speaks a different dialect of Armenian than what's spoken in the Western world, like in the United States or in Europe. So then you have that thing there too.
Yeah.
Well, different. Armenians have two dialects. It's interesting. They're perfectly understood, or they're understood well by each speaker, but they're different. It'd be like it's kind of like British English and American English, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's a little more different, I would say, but still like British English and American English. And you know how hard it is to understand those Brits.
She's asking, does Susanna think you have a southern accent with the speaking Armenian? Armenian. I have lived a lot of places and I always get comments on my accent.
Well, that's a question for you, huh? Do I have if I say Armenian words, do I have a southern accent
It's
or just
not
American
southern,
accent?
but it's just the American accent.
American.
Like now Marie, when I will tell her repeat, she has a very strong accent for Armenian. That's so funny. Because Armenian language has letters that English does not
Of
have.
course, right.
And it's hard, some letters it's really hard to pronounce. Like example, like Khanzor, it's an apple.
Try that one,
remember your
guys.
mom
Try
was
saying
right.
Khanzor. Khanzor.
Khanzor.
That's apple. That's
Yeah.
a tough one. But you know what, guys? So I know I'm probably repeating myself, but whatever. We're chatting while we're driving. Armenian is considered a mother language for European languages. It's one of the originals, right? So, I mean, you know, English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, they all descend from Persian, Armenian, Greek, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Armenian's an old one. It's one of the oldest. It's one of the oldest spoken languages. It's very, very old. Not as old as like Aramaic, obviously. Aramaic would be old. When was the Armenian alphabet? It was 400 AD, maybe they created it.
Yeah.
It goes back a long, long time ago.
Oh.
Actually, I was watching an Armenian service. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before or not. So, actually, it's weird. So, the Easter for Orthodox sometimes is different. It falls on a different day than it does like here in the United States. Now, Armenians in the United States still celebrate Easter on the same day that everybody else does here, but technically the calendars would be different. But this year, Easter falls on the same day for Orthodox people as it does for like Western Christian people. So I was watching a video today of in Jerusalem, in the big church there, they do the holy fire ceremony. If you guys ever, I don't know if anyone's ever seen the video of when they do the fire. That's pretty cool for Easter.
She says she sometimes speaks Spanish to the patients and think
wow.
how they probably think I sound hilarious Southern Spanish.
Well, no, Susanna, you always tell me, because I do obviously have a Southern draw, Virginia Southern accent. You tell me that I just sound like real American to you. Like, I think to foreigners that Southern Virginia, Tennessee,
your
Carolina,
is like
it's what you think of as
sounds like just like from the movies
like
that I
movie
watch, and it was on the American talking. On the top was the translation that we could hear the English, and on the top translation. You understand? Yeah.
I think to you guys, probably Southeast English speakers. If I were guessing, like Americans from the Southeast, probably to you sound like stereotypical American, whereas like someone from New York or Boston with a super strong accent, it sounds different, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It doesn't sound like Hollywood.
Yes. Now in the beginning I couldn't understand, like even it was a lot of like an accent I couldn't. Now I am much better with understanding. And I mean, it's almost 10 years I'm here. It's hard to believe. By the way, Katie Gill, she said that her daughter, thank you so much, she says you're so very pretty.
Oh, thank you, Kathy's daughter.
Yeah,
me or you?
You hear? Yeah,
me or
that's
you?
me.
Oh, yeah.
That's me.
I'm joking.
And she loves my accent. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
very
accent.
nice to hear
It's very
that.
pretty.
Thank you, Kathy's daughter, and thank you, Kathy. And she said, Steve, I hear no accent from you.
I think it depends on who I'm weird. If I'm around, like when I go back to Virginia, I think my drawl comes back, my southern drawl. But I don't know. I have plenty of people that tell me I have a southern drawl.
I remember when Steve would come to Armenia, visit us, and we were like, when we were going outside, I used to live in condominiums. The most of our people, they live in the condominium, and because I used to live in the center, in the capital of the country, the city, so the most of people, they live in the condominiums or whatever. And when he will start to talk, a lot of neighbors, they will just look from the balcony, and he has a special, like, he has such a voice, it's like a TV or movie is talking, you know. And I was getting kind of like uncomfortable. I would tell him, don't talk loud. In the beginning, I couldn't tell him. I feel shy to tell him, like, don't speak loud or something.
I stand out like a sore thumb when I go over there, that part of the world. I stand out like, yeah, it's pretty obvious that I'm not from there or something. Yeah.
Then she said, I live in Oklahoma in Kansas, and I didn't think they had much of an accent.
Interesting. I've never really thought about like what people. Yeah, I guess like Oklahoma, Kansas, no. South into Texas, that you get the accent. I remember like Texas people, they always say fixin'. Like instead of I'm getting ready to go, at least some Texas people, they'll say I'm fixing to go somewhere. Like I'm fixing to go. But like Southern people, like people in Virginia, maybe they live in like rural areas. I've never heard them say like I'm fixing to go. I think that's a Texas thing.
Your mom wasn't. You don't talk like your mom. You understand? Like
no.
She did have an accent.
My mom had the true. I've talked about it before. She had a true what's called a Mid-Atlantic accent.
Yeah.
And that accent is like gone. People don't speak with it anymore.
I remember very first time when we started talking to the Skype with the Steve and his mom, and my mom was next to me, and she started to talk to me fast, and she said, Mom, she can't understand. Slow down, slow down. That was so funny. I was trying to catch like what she's telling. And I remember like the day she was telling about the ornaments, Christmas ornaments, right? It was already the time that Christmas was coming, and she was so excited for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my mom, she spoke with a true Mid-Atlantic accent. Yeah. In that generation, like my uncles, I've said before, even like, it was always interesting to hear Armenian people from Virginia that grew up in my mom's generation. They would speak with that, like, even though they had an accent and they'd speak English, they spoke it with a Mid-Atlantic tinge to it or whatever. That accent, though, you don't hear it too much anymore. Like, my generation, I don't remember people speaking that way anymore. It's gone.
She said everyone in Tennessee calls their grocery cart a buggy.
A buggy. I've heard that before, buggy. Yeah.
And Kathy, she said, my mom was American, Michigan area. When I had my youngest, all the nurses said I have an American accent.
So, Canadian. I hear Canadian accents, but I'm not that good at like identifying what province it would be. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, like you could hear the Canadian accent. Maybe to me it sounds a little bit like an upper Midwest accent. Like I don't know, is that right? To say upper Midwest? Like not yet, but we still got a little bit more to go. A little more driving, honey. Like an upper Midwest, like Wisconsin, Minnesota, that Midwest, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like, I don't know. The Canadian accent is distinct, you can hear it. The Canadians will say a lot, like, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the, other than, like, the I don't know what else Canadians say that doesn't sound American, right?
Yeah.
It sounds the exact same, other than the
You can very
only provinces in the French accent, which is
understand.
So Kathy Gale probably doesn't know this. So Kathy Gale, when my father was born in Lebanon, and when he left Lebanon before he moved to the United States, he lived for 2 years in Montreal. Now he was being from Lebanon, he was native French speaker there, so he stayed 2 years in Montreal, but he couldn't last. It was too cold. He couldn't take the snow. He stayed 2 years, and he was like. He was begging his friends in Virginia that he knew from Lebanon to like help him get to the United States because he couldn't take the snow. You know, Montreal's like one of the snowiest cities on Earth.
Yeah, cold.
Not
like
so, cold, but snow. Like,
refrigerator.
just it snows continuously. So
then she said, Colin is from Pennsylvania, so you might notice her different accent.
Colleen is from Pennsylvania?
Colleen, yeah.
So I don't really hear a Pennsylvania accent, except maybe as you get towards like out to Pittsburgh, maybe you'll start to pick up a little bit Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm trying to think like, well, Philadelphia has its own accent too, but see, to me, like a Southern guy, the Philadelphia accent sounds similar to a New York accent. Now, for a Southern person like myself, I hear a huge difference though in a New York accent and a Boston accent, but I can't hear much of a difference in a New York accent and like Philadelphia. They sound similar to me.
So Katie Gale, she said, only province is the French accent, which is
Quebec.
big.
Quebec is French.
And Kathy Cunningham is here. Hello.
Hello, Kathy. Kathy, I'm about to have coffee. Like
Coffee.
Kathy's accent,
And
coffee.
another our friend, Karine.
And Karine's gonna have coffee too. Coffee.
What's going on?
After we
Karine?
park the car. No, park the car.
They said coffee.
Coffee.
That is how we say in Armenia with ka. Coffee.
Kathy said she's going to stay for a little while. Well, Kathy, hope you're having a great evening. Happy Easter Eve to everybody.
Yeah, happy Easter.
This is my exit, actually. I need to make sure I don't miss my exit. We're heading down to the coast, going to visit family for the evening. So we hopped on and said, let's just chit-chat with everybody. We've been away from everybody. We've been buried in Universal for the last couple of days. And I know most of our folks are like, when are they going to get back to Disney? Monday. Monday. We went to Epic Universe, surprise, and we shot a lot of video, and I just wanted to get all that video up and done, and I'm done. So
She said coffee, you know
that. Coffee talk. I remember Saturday Night Live, coffee talk.
Katie Gill, you should move to Florida. She says she hates the snow. So guys, the Epic Universe
Hold this for 1 second, I do this.
Epic Universe was real epic. It was a lot of fun, a lot of like good like experience. It was very good.
I think some people are probably getting burned out by the coverage of Epic Universe at this point. I think like everybody, that's all you're seeing right now is Epic Universe, Epic Universe, Epic Universe. But I gotta be honest, guys, and I've talked about it a little bit if you've watched some of the videos. It's warranted and it's deserved. The place is amazing. I'm sorry, it's amazing. I know we love Disney so much, but I'm just gotta be honest. Epic Universe is so much fun, guys. It's so
I just want to
I'm ready
say
to go back
one
today.
thing. It was very good. The same time I said, Steve, that because other parks, it's no matter. Universe, long time ago.
Hello, Stacy.
This park, hi Stacy, and this park is built nowadays with the technology. That is a big like thing to like. That's why it's a big, huge difference, comparable. They have such a technology right now in the park, like when you see the technology and the shows, that stand-up shows and everything, that is not even comparable because it have been built recently. So that's why probably it's very like unique, right?
The technology is amazing. I think Des said she's stepping out for a second. Des, enjoy your meal. Des going to have dinner.
Yeah, enjoy your meal, Des.
But Monday it's back to Disney. But I'll be having dreams of Epic Universe the next time we go. A lot of fun. Really just
honestly, we won't go back.
1 second. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Sorry about that. I thought I had a phone call coming through. We're good. We're back. Okay. If I have to do that again, guys, just because I'm
yeah, she's
getting phone call. Oh, I got a phone. Okay, here comes phone call. Be right back. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute. Alrighty, there we go. Phone call complete.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in the chat, but you're gonna have to help me.
So Stacy, she said, haha, I'm sure Epic is fun, but I sure miss my Disney creators creating Disney videos.
Yeah, that comes back Monday. I was thinking of this afternoon. I was like, everybody has been in Epic Universe for like the last 4 days, 5 days, or 3, whatever it was. When was this? We went on what, Thursday? Thursday we went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
Corinne,
everyone's
she
been
said,
buried in Epic
I
Universe.
want to call you guys traders so bad, but I can't even be mad at you. The place does look great. It was really good. The Harry Potter place,
yeah,
it was like,
yes.
it wasn't look like you're in the park. It looked like you're in the city. The architecture, how they built that buildings, it was amazing. The show Harry Potter, actually it was after Fantastic Beasts. It's good I watched that movie.
Fantastic Beasts is good.
No, I just
Oh.
want to say movie. You have to, when you go to watch that show, you have to watch the movie Fantastic Beasts. That circus show, I even can't explain which kind of feelings I have. I was not only me, we all have been amazed, really. Like that's why I said it's because of its.
So my opinion, well, first of all, I see Kathy Hill did say something I can see on my phone. Kathy, most likely Monday we'll be going to the warehouse. I'm 99% sure. We'll see what happens tomorrow, like what gets released. Tomorrow's a weird day because it's Easter. I don't know what they're going to do tomorrow with new stuff. We didn't go today because there's nothing really new. So we said, let's just, enjoy the weekend or whatever, and get back over there Monday. So most likely Monday it would be at the warehouse. What I was going to say is, again, because I know most of our viewers are not the biggest Universal fans, although we have some. But it's funny, we were talking with Taylor last night. Taylor stopped by, and we were talking about like how most of the Val Secrets folks are not huge Universal folks. And my thing I would say to you guys is this: if you have an extra day on your next Disney trip, right, go see it. Just do it. Go see it one time, even if you don't care that much about like the Universal IPs, like the monsters, the Nintendo, the Harry Potter. If that's not your cup of tea, I still recommend for Disney people to go see it, just to see the potential for the future. Because I'm pretty sure they've set the bar so high, Disney's going to come running and have to start doing some stuff to be able to compete with this technology, like Susanna was talking about. So I highly recommend, like, Disney fan or not, or Universal fan or not, everyone, if you're a theme park fan, needs to see Epic Universe. That makes sense?
Yeah.
If you love theme parks, you need to go see Epic Universe. I think like you could make the argument like it's not necessary to visit SeaWorld or Islands of Adventure. Epic Universe, though, because it's just on such another level, everyone should see it. That makes sense. But we are done. I did my gosh, guys, y'all saw we filmed like 4 hours of video. It was over 4 hours. And I was like, I don't want to just like edit these videos down to nothing because it's such, I don't know, I want to be able to memorialize the content or whatever. It's like, you know what, just break it up into 4 parts. That was your idea, actually. You're just like, just break it up into 4 or 5 parts.
Because nobody will sit and watch that. It's another thing, like watch
but
half hour, easy that way too, like don't stop the video and come back and get forward. This looks like Kathy coming because we have 2 Kathys.
Kathy.
Connie goes. She
Uh-huh.
said she's look like she's going to leave the chat.
Oh,
telling
okay.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you, Kathy. Hope you have a wonderful evening.
Yeah. Stacy, she said, "Oh, are you going to let us talk on the phone also?"
Oh, that was when the phone call was coming through.
Let me see here. All Disney creators are making epic videos right now.
Yeah. I think you're behind in the chat.
Yeah, I think I am behind.
Way behind. I think you're
I
way
see
behind.
Big Luscious saying.
Big Luscious is here. Hello, Big Luscious. Welcome. I think Big Luscious likes Universal.
Corinne, she said, I must say, I think Universal has been studying Disney and took their immersion to whole different level.
You know what it is, I think too, is that the CEO or the president of the parks for Universal, he's very aggressive. I mean, you can clearly with what their ambitions are over the coming years for what they want to build, not just here in Orlando, but you guys know in the UK, which is probably a reason why to go visit the UK. Probably why, because that one's going to have a Back to the Future land, which I can't imagine what that would be like. But yeah, I don't remember what the guy's name is. Super aggressive. I mean, they're going to have a year-round Horror Nights thing in Vegas. They're going to have a new kids theme park, outside of Dallas, I believe, in Texas. Still down here in Orlando. They're probably 99% going to build the Wicked Portal land, whatever they're going to do with that one.
Big Luscious, he said he loves that they have Monster Land, especially since they got rid of the cafe and Beetlejuice show.
Yeah, that's right. Monsters. Yeah, it's a shame like the Monsters Cafe. It's not that I don't like the Minions, but the Monsters Cafe was cool. So having it now be the Minions is a bummer. But in exchange, we get a whole Minions, almost like they're like mini parks. I don't know. The portals are almost like miniature parks. They're not even that small. They're big.
Yeah.
Big.
Katie, she said she still has a little bit to be with us.
Okay.
Stacy, she said her son is going to join them when they will visit January,
good.
and he will make them go to Epic Universe.
Go and enjoy it. Go and enjoy it. I can't wait to see what the plans are for the holidays at Epic Universe.
Yes.
That park is rigged up with crazy lighting. That's one thing that annual pass holders, unless that happens tonight, have not had a chance to preview yet, or anybody's had a chance to preview yet, unless you were flying over at 10,000 feet in an airplane. But fireworks testing and light show testing, and so that we haven't seen yet. We caught the fountain show, but not the light show that park is set up for, the fireworks show it's set up for. A little bit longer, boo-boo. A little bit longer.
Jennifer Holmes asking where are we off to?
We're cruising down to the East Coast, to the Atlantic.
Driving.
Yeah, driving live and going to visit fam for the evening and tomorrow. We've done this before in the past. We just cut the stream on and chit chat with everybody, especially since we've been out of the loop for the last couple of days while we were tied up with Universal the last couple of days. So.
Yeah. I just want to say, for us, yes, I want to say personally, I didn't compare Epic Universe again with the Disney because it's a totally different, a totally different experience too. And it's like you watching the movie and you're going to the land. I just want to say for us, it's like another park to go and explore. It's fun to have that.
So this park will once because it's going to happen. So once it's added to the Universal annual pass holder program, I'm just going to be honest, it's going to become my go-to park. I can't see why it wouldn't. Why would I not go to that park?
Wicked land too, right?
Yeah. Wicked's coming. That's already done. So now where it's going yet, they haven't confirmed. I'm thinking it's going to end up at Epic Universe as another portal. And if you guys are Wizard of Oz fans, can you imagine you go through the portal and it's the Yellow Brick Road, and at the end of the Yellow Brick Road is this amazing immersive Emerald City attraction, and they could do an awesome show. They're going to show. You know, for Wicked, they're going to have a stage show inside of that portal. Can you? So here's the thing: 2 shows exist at Epic Universe, right? You have the How to Train Your Dragon show, the Untrainable Dragon, and you have Les Cirque Arcanus, which is a show at Harry Potter or the Wizarding World Part 3.
That was the best.
Both of those shows are the best theme park shows that I've ever seen, hands down. I can't put those shows into words. I can't. I don't want to spoil it here because if folks are coming, I don't want to spoil it. But I spoiled it in my videos or whatever. But the technology, it's so immersive. So, oh my gosh, guys, the shows are amazing. So what reason I think about the shows I talked about before, like after work, living here, you get off work, you go over there, have a bite to eat, you go watch one of those shows, and it would be like going out for a movie night or something. Like, very satisfying just to go see the shows.
At Nintendo World, it was like you're real inside of the Mario Brothers, right? It was so colorful.
Yes.
And
yes, Nintendo is very. You know, we didn't even get to see the Donkey Kong side. Donkey Kong Country. We didn't even make it over there. It was kind of, we were running out of time. It was either go to Donkey Kong Country, spend time there, or make our way to Harry Potter onto Dark
Big
Universe.
Luscious, he said that Disney is in his heart, but he appreciates Universal as well.
Yes.
Hi, Curtis. One person who likes the Universal too, Curtis.
Yeah, that's fun. So you guys missed it. We were with Taylor last night. We were talking about like there's only a handful of folks in our chat that are that like Universal, but I'm telling you guys, talking to the Disney folks, at least go see it one time. Just go see it. Just see what the potential is that Disney will have to. You know, they're going to have to come to this level at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, talking about Disney, we have a couple new things coming though. We've got, on May 27th, honey, that's a big day, Hollywood Studios, we're going to get the debut of the Mermaid, Return of the Mermaid show.
Oh,
but it's going to be a
really?
new version, yeah, Mermaid.
Oh,
So we're going to be there for that, on the
Yeah.
Mermaid on the 27th, as well as the Villain stage show on the 27th. So, you never know. We might say the Villain stage show is something special. It's not going to be a universal level show because it's a temporary show. The Villain show is there just as a holdover until the Villain's Land opens at Magic Kingdom. But we don't know when. Years down the road. And that land in Magic Kingdom is years away. Unless Epic Universe pushes Disney to really ramp up construction, speed, and try to bring that timeline in closer a little bit.
Stacy, she said that she missed that. She missed the Disney being a little at night.
Light
yeah.
up. Yeah, Disney's dark. Disney's very dark. There are parts of Disney I walk around I can't see.
And she said that she's like a creep from the Wizard of Oz. It's not her favorite.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz is creepy. Alice in Wonderland is creepy too. Like those are creepy movies for me too. Yes. But I like creepy, so that's why I kind of touched on it. The Circus, Le Cirque Arcanus, the Harry Potter Circus.
Yeah.
I said in my video, for the folks that have seen or are fans of American Horror Story, if you remember the season with the carnival, the old like 1950s carnival, it almost has that aesthetics and feel. You feel like you've been transported into that time period, into that circus or something. It's very, very, very cool, very trippy, very creepy and cool at the same time.
Yeah.
What a show! My gosh, what a show!
They did have a good merchandise too.
Awesome. We didn't get a chance to see it. No, we saw like 10% of the merch.
Yeah, we didn't see.
There was no way we were going to see all the merchandise. Tons of merchandise, packed. So many gift shops. The 2 main gift shops at the entrance to Epic Universe by the Chronos, those are very good, and they have that Christmas section too. So you know they're going to have some pretty cool stuff planned for Christmas for the holidays. Freak Show, that's it. Big Luscious, yes, that's the one. Freak Show, yes. So Big Luscious.
That is which one?
That was the season for this TV show. But it's probably been 10 years ago at this point for American Horror Story Freak Show. That's it. So that's what the circus reminded me of. When I was walking through there, I was like, oh my gosh, I've been transported into an episode of American Horror Story.
Stacy, she said, I'm hoping Epic does push Disney to step their game up faster. I think it needs it as well.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think this will, yeah. I so yes, the day before that we went, we feel like yes, Disney, because of this part, Disney going to do something new very soon. We have that feelings, like, you know.
The argument's now going to be like, are they going to do a fifth gate? Do they need the fifth gate? Right?
Good
and
night,
I've said
Kathy.
Kathy's out. Good night, Kathy. Have a wonderful one. Thank you for hanging out. My thing is like with the fifth gate. Again, like I would only, if I'm Disney, right?
Yeah.
I'd build the fifth gate if it's going to be something like totally out of this world that we've never thought of or seen before. But if it's just like another run-of-the-mill theme park, it's not necessary. And instead, they should work on fixing what they've got, expand on what they've got, and that's kind of what they're doing. I mean, you know, you got the Magic Kingdom expansion coming, the Villains Land. You've got all the stuff coming to Animal Kingdom. You know, Tropical Americas, Indiana Jones ride, Carousel. But the problem at Disney right now, I think, and again, I don't want to just sit here and talk about, you know, it's bad, negative to Disney, but Disney parks have become very disjointed. There's no like cohesive like theme to a Disney park anymore, especially like Hollywood Studios. Like it still has the Studios title, but it doesn't. It's not a movie studio anymore, right? Like I've said, they need
here, Daddy.
20 minutes, love. 20 minutes. So cute. I don't know. Hollywood Studios doesn't flow. For example, you have Galaxy's Edge, right? And then outside of Galaxy's Edge, you've got Star Tours, right?
Yeah.
And then outside of that, you've got Star Wars Launch Bay, like all scattered around the park. Whereas like it's not in a portal, like it's not inside of a land. It's all scattered, and I don't know. Hollywood Studios is not a cohesive, smooth flowing park. What they did to Epcot, I don't know what they did. Epcot just, you know what I was thinking? Let me give you, okay, two things I'm going to say here, because I don't want to go on this for too long, but Epic Universe, for the design, they did the opposite of Disney. What Disney's done in the last 10 years has been very, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? Sterile, right? Like very, very sterile. Like with what they did with all Disney Springs, like with Creationics. You remember how just decorated the world of Disney was? Like you would just look up in the ceiling for hours at like all of the scenes and stuff. And same thing with Mouse Gear, right?
Yeah.
All that's gone. Epic Universe took the opposite route, and they went back with like hardcore immersive gift shops, right? Like, everything's immersive. Like when we walked into that Nintendo gift shop, I was like, what? What is this? Like it was like walking into an old school world of Disney. Like scenes are everywhere. It's like it's the opposite of Creations. Like so, Disney took this very sterile route that they're gonna regret, and Epic Universe flipped it back to like, no, we're gonna do like hardcore, immersive, decorative settings and stuff.
Even that glasses. Do you remember the way how
the stained glass? They have the stained glass for like it's like you're inside of like the Nintendo castle, Mario or Bowser's castle. It's very dark, honey. I know. But here, so one thing I was thinking about. So when we were at Epic Universe, right?
Look, the scary clouds.
She's scared. Oh.
Don't be scared.
When we were at Epic Universe, I noticed that all the stroller park and they have all these like hidden places or covered places for strollers, but they're actually hidden. And like an idiot, I said, look at like they made covered places for strollers so your strollers don't get wet. I don't know why it just didn't click on it until like I was at home editing the videos. I was like, oh wait a minute, it's not that they care if your stroller gets wet. They're being so like careful about immersion that they don't want your strollers visible. So all of the places that you park your strollers are hidden. So for example, the Circus, there's actually like a hidden part of the tent where all the strollers go. You'll never see it. Outside of all the attractions, all of the like strollers go into like hidden areas. They, like that way the strollers don't kill the immersion of the land. Like they're all just parked somewhere. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Like they took it to that level where they don't even want the strollers to make it to draw you out of the land or whatever,
Right.
the immersive experience. Disney's going to have to do
What do you
something
think, like in that area?
About 15 minutes, sweetie pie.
Almost.
Almost.
But you think that when it will be very busy, that area, that part of the stroller, it will not be enough. It wasn't that big.
You know, I don't know. I mean, clearly that's.
But yeah.
How would I know?
agree with
They're
you.
planners.
It was
They're
looking very good when you like taking pictures or making.
There's no
videos.
strollers in the pictures.
It looked like,
There's
like
no-
a city. Yeah, it looked like clean and
Yes.
pretty.
Yes, all that stuff is hidden out
Great,
of
she
sight.
said she's agree with you. No theme at Hollywood Studio anymore. Big Luscious, he said that it's corporate theme, like how all the McDonald's are now.
Yes,
There are
yes,
lots of
yes.
the
Yep.
theming and history, not nostalgia.
Right, nostalgia. Like what he's saying is like that's everything. It's not just Disney, but like McDonald's, Taco Bell's, KFC's, Pizza Hut, everything went from being like cool looking. There's a name for like that style in the 80s and the 90s to what we have today, which is ultra sterile. Yeah, I'm not a fan of. I'm done with that era. I want to go back to like cool designs, you know, fancy designs.
Katie Gill, she said, only issue is the stroller are hidden, which makes the greater
I thought
prey
about that.
to
Yes. I thought about
yes,
that.
I was
thought
thinking
about
that too.
I
Yeah.
did think about
It
that.
will
You're
be
right,
easy
Kathy
to-
Gale. Yep.
Because when
Yep.
we did have already a couple things we buy in the gift that the shopping bags, and I was thinking, I believe somebody easily can just pull and nobody will see that.
Right. I thought about that. Like,
Hopefully that will not happen.
well, here's my thinking there too, though. They probably have. When don't forget, this was preview time, so the park is at super low capacity. I mean, I think I heard somewhere around there's not even like 5,000 people that were in the park that day, right? Which
Yeah,
is very
it's
low.
cold, honey.
So, my thinking would be that when it's busy, that hopefully they would have some team members around watching, you know, just keeping an eye on. But you know what? I'm in Facebook groups like you guys are. I'm on X like you guys are. Whatever. Stuff gets stolen off of strollers. It happens all the time. Disney, I'm talking about. Like people will say, like my bag got stolen.
I am
or
afraid
this got
to say,
stolen.
but so
Don't
far
think
we
your stuff is
never-
safe at Disney in a
Never
stroller.
have been.
That's why we always
Yeah.
carry our stuff with us. Or have you all seen before? If we've been shopping and we have some merchandise, like we just won't ride anything because we don't want to take a chance. But that does happen.
Stacy says, okay, but did Epic fix their line queues and make those better?
I would say yes, in the sense that they're part of the attraction even more. So, you know, like over the last decade, maybe 15 years, like theme parks really started to take into account the line experience, right? Like to make it more part of to give you something to do. Where you're just not standing staring aimlessly at the floor of the person in front of you. I think Universal took it to a next level with the line queues. And for example, Monsters Unchained, right? Honestly, the build up to that ride starts when you hit the portal. When you enter the portal of Monsters Unchained, like the music, that dramatic, epic music's playing, you're coming through the portal, it's glowing, like lightning strikes, and as soon as you come through the portal, now you're just immersed in the sounds of the Universal Monsters, that era or whatever, right? That universe. And then as you're walking through, going to the building for the ride, you know, there's all the sound effects, the music's playing, the lights are flickering, lightning's is striking. And then you go into the building, right? Like, and you're in the line, and you're just continuously, like, having stuff thrown at you, right? Like, different scenes, props, lighting effects, sound effects. You're going upstairs, you're coming down, like, right? Like, you don't even realize you're in a line. But I will say, the queues, they do prepare for big, long lines because those queues are massive, right? But we didn't have to experience that because it's such a low capacity time right now, if that makes sense.
Curtis says, Steve, I'm pretty sure we will be doing the private RIP tour for Halloween Horror Nights if you and Susanna want to join us.
Curtis, I've never done a RIP tour. Is that I don't know, is that a daytime tour or is that a nighttime tour, Curtis? And the answer to that question is yes. Yes, I would like to do a tour. Because then you don't have to wait in line. You have no lines. No, you'd like it.
Yeah.
There's no line. We just go right into the Horror Night houses.
Yeah.
Very, very little lines. And
You mean in the Epic Universe?
No, he's talking about Halloween Horror Nights at Universal.
Oh, okay.
I'm interested, Curtis, yes. But I don't know if that's the daytime or nighttime. I don't know. I'm sure R.I.P. is the
Yesterday,
nighttime.
Taylor
He said
was
it's
saying
nighttime.
that she wants so bad to go with us. I am so
Taylor wants to go
excited.
so bad with us just to watch like Susanna's reaction.
Oh, Curtis, he said it's unlimited food.
Yeah, I don't see why not, Curtis. Yeah. Horror Night tickets
Now
will be
it's
good.
for us easy because Marie, she's already a big girl. She's not like the small like before, you know. She can stay with uncle and auntie. We have much more freedom now with Marie because she's not small anymore, like very little. Stacy, she said, I'm not going on that ride, Steve.
Listen, I'll do a deal with you, Stacy. You ride the Monsters Unchained, and I'll do the Skyliner, no hands. You know, we did the coaster. We did a couple thrill rides out there too. They were fun. The thrill rides were great.
Curtis, he said, no wait for houses and rides.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm interested. R.I.P. tour, why not? They just basically, honey, it's kind of like how described. It's like a VIP tour through the houses. They take you as groups.
We were thinking yesterday how it's going to look like Epic Universe during the Halloween and the Christmas. That is going to be fun to go to see how it looks like there too. Stacey, she said, listen, I don't love the Skyliner, so no deal, Steve.
No deal. Was it scary though, honey? Because you don't like scary things. It's not scary at all, though, right? Monsters Unchained.
No.
Like the monster stuff's not scary at all, right?
No.
What did you say was worse? You said Forbidden Journey scares you more, right?
The Harry Potter, the castle ride, it's more scary, and they come more closer that.
Because that has the Death Eaters and the spiders.
Yes. Than this one. This one was, again, because of technology. It's not that jerky too like the Harry Potter one. Yeah.
Actually, Monsters Unchained, it's the same ride system, if you guys aren't familiar, is for the Harry Potter Forbidden Journey. But it's, obviously it's 15 years newer, 10 years newer technology. And a lot of that ride, you're actually on your back. So it's kind of relaxing. Like, you're on your back, like, going through the ride. I know it's kind of weird.
You guys are missing out on the Skyliner.
I don't mind missing. No, I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I might bring a rope and a hook though, and hook myself to the cable there or something. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna hook myself to a safety line.
Well, we didn't talk about that Viking land. That was very. We went first there.
Land. The How to Train Your Dragon's land is.
Yeah, that was so nice.
So fun, colorful.
And I want to say they did have a roller coaster, not very fast. Like
Hiccups, wing gliders, I think it's called.
Yeah, which one? How it's called?
Hiccups, wing gliders, I think it's what it's called.
Yeah. So that one was a little bit faster than the Slinky Dog, but it's such a smooth. But I mean, that was a lot of fun. That was very fun to do that ride. Also, we did the dragon. That how it's called?
The dragon. The show?
No, the one that we were flying. The dragon.
Oh, the one that goes in the circle.
Yeah,
that's called Dragon Chasers.
One thing I noticed.
Dragon Chasers is fun. Yes, that's kind of go ahead.
One thing I noticed that they not all their rides, but some of their rides have been short, not too long, and which was keeping the queue go very fast too, right?
It's hard to judge them again because it's in technical rehearsal and it's super low capacity. I mean. You guys want to, I don't know, I'm kind of contrarian. I think this park's not going to be as busy as everyone's thinking it's going to be. And by like August, I think you're going to see those wait times in the evenings come way back down to this park. That's just my opinion. But anyway, yeah, you're right. It does feel like, well, you're only talking about Wing Chasers or whatever, Dragon Chaser. That one was short, but that's just kind of like a transplant, duplicated ride that you'll find in a lot of theme parks. That's not really like a unique thing for every
Big
universe.
Luscious, he said, bring snacks and the fans for the inevitable
Inevitable stuff.
breakdown.
To get stuck in that thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Marie wants to do so bad the Skyline.
I'll do it. I was going to do it this last time.
Oh,
She fell asleep?
Yeah.
I feel that was
Can we always dear?
That's what she was asking.
Yeah.
No, she's awake.
You're almost here. Almost.
Almost,
Just
but
hit-
5 minutes.
Well,
5 minutes. Well, guys, we're gonna actually, we're gonna get ready to
So
wrap
I
up.
just want to say
Go ahead.
we sent some invoices, but some of them it's going to, because tomorrow it's Easter, we are taking off, and also last couple days it was Epic Universe, we take a little bit. So I have been not lazy, but I didn't do too much work this time. Like I would say, we didn't do with invoicing, but we still sent some invoices. I just want to say the rest of invoices will go since Monday evening probably.
Yes.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. So I guess we'll just, and everyone enjoy your Sunday. I don't know, like,
Yeah.
we may, you know, I don't know, we may pop in and say hello in a car ride. I have no idea. I don't know what tomorrow plans for the channel, but enjoy your Easter Sunday. If you celebrate, enjoy the Sunday regardless. And I guess we'll just talk to everybody Monday morning.
Yeah, you guys have a happy Easter, and we will talk to you soon.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I like these little ride and talks. They're fun.
Yeah.
Alrighty, everybody. We're we're close. We're gonna call it a night. Have a fantastic one. We'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.
Bye, Stacy. I got a little bit break this couple of days.
You did. Honestly, Susanna enjoyed Epic Universe so much.
Yeah.
I know Michelle's on here, but I want to give a big shout out to her because she was the one that, like, she's so good with this stuff.
Yeah.
Remember, she was like, she sent me the message like, Steve, you can switch your May 23rd Epic Universe ticket back into the preview window, and that's what we ended up doing. And then we got Marie in there, so it ended up being like, it was going to be like a one-day thing. Thank God it wasn't me by myself. That would have
I
been
told
tough.
it. I'm
It worked
so
out
happy.
great to have
Yeah.
us all together.
I said, I'm so happy you got the ticket, because in the beginning I was saying, no, it's expensive, you go by yourself, blah, blah, blah. Then then when we went, I really enjoy, and we all enjoy the park. We have been almost 12 hours there. Like since,
I would say, I told Taylor last night, I said, we need to all go back before the previews are done because it's so low capacity.
yeah.
It's worth it because it's cheaper, right? Than like a Disney after hours Christmas, like a Christmas party
Yeah,
or
it's true, yeah.
a Halloween Mickey's Not So Scary. And this is so much fun and it's so low capacity. Like, guys, whoever's listening, if you have the potential, or not the potential, the opportunity to visit Epic Universe during this pass holder window, do it. It's worth it.
I just want to say,
Get your ticket and do
the
it.
only thing that, like, the park is definitely, it's very well made. Everything is like very good. They didn't save money to do this park, but I just want to say the only thing, when you go to this park and everything is new, it's already, you feel refreshed, you know, because
It's fresh.
because
It's
we
just
live
fresh.
here and we're visiting, like, for us, like, yeah, there are some changes, but this one is like everything is brand new and it's so exciting.
Like I said last night, we were all talking about it. I said it's like a new car. It's like going into a new house. It's like going into a new restaurant. Everything's just fresh. Like, you can still smell paint. Some places you can still smell mulch and stuff. Like, it's fun. Okay, let's call it one. Guys, take care. Have a great evening. Happy Easter, everybody. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.